In this video, we're going to be covering cardio. So basically how much you should be doing, how you track it in your app, what do you put in the app as, and can you do more cardio outside of what I prescribed. So in the next video, you're going to be seeing, again, the full dashboard layout, and then we're going to be covering how to track the cardio on the app, and then we'll talk a little bit about some more nuance afterwards. App and you view your calendar, you're going to be able to see the planned cardio days that I have in there for you. And again, just like any other exercise, you can move this between the days if you need to. So if you miss it on Monday, you can go over to Tuesday. So click on the exercise. If you've already done the actual exercise, you can just mark it as complete and then just put the time that you did, or you can press start now.
We'll start
and obviously it'll count down.
3, 2, 1.
You go for 20 minutes and then you just block it off. Again, it's not as important to track the cardio as specifically as we do the strength training. As long as we're getting in our 20 minutes throughout the week, we should be fine. Once you're done there, you're going to save it. And then you've completed it for the day. Just like strength training, you can always edit the stats if you've made a mistake. And then move into here and put your 20 minutes. Again, I don't really care if you actually track the cardio on the app when you're doing it, or if you just place it in afterwards after you've done it, as long as you're getting your cardio done. So how much cardio should you be doing? I'm sure you guys have seen tons of posts of mine in the last couple of months about saying that cardio isn't the reason that we're losing weight and losing fat specifically. That's because cardio is only a small fraction of what you're burning throughout your day. So we want to focus on cardio in terms of building up our endurance, building up our conditioning, building up our cardiovascular health. And it's going to allow us to perform better in the gym. And when we need to perform more intense activities, it's going to allow us to do those without exhausting ourselves faster. However, on the fat loss piece of things, it's not really doing much for us. So we're going to set around 3 days a week at 20 minutes. And that should be a nice baseline for everyone to start. I wanted to throw out in there too that a lot of times our calories burnt from the gym isn't really that much. The majority of calories burnt throughout the day are going to be from things like just walking up the stairs and instead of taking the elevator, or just taking a 30-minute walk daily or something like that. So getting more active is going to be another great way for you to increase your caloric burn without actually stepping on a treadmill or stepping on a bike. So aiming for around 10,000 steps a day is a good general rule. And then again, if you are vastly under that, maybe set a more realistic goal. So next is, what do you put your cardio in as? For most people, again, when you go through your cardio, you're going to see it called general. General just means whatever the hell you want. As long as you're increasing your heart rate and at a pretty steady state. We don't really want to be doing too much HIIT work. That might, again, be more for specific reasonings of maybe increasing our athletic performance or something like that. So right now we don't really need any high intensity work. So keep everything fairly low intensity or steady state. So things like walking, hiking, biking, swimming, all that kind of stuff, and make it something that you fairly enjoy, so that you're not hating yourself every time that you're going to do your cardio. If you much prefer the bike than doing the treadmill, don't force yourself on the treadmill. So another question I get a lot of times is, can I do cardio outside of what I've already prescribed for them or you guys? And of course you can. But remember, everything that you do is going to affect something else that you're doing inside of the gym. So the more cardio that you do is going to affect how you perform in the gym, or the more cardio you do is going to affect how hungry you are after that said bout of cardio. So you have to realize that the cardio that you're doing, it has a place, but if you do too much, we're going to be creating unbalance, and you're going to be either creating, again, too much of a period where you're feeling too hungry, or too much of a period where you're just beaten up from the cardio. So if you're doing extra cardio, make sure it's manageable. Make sure you evaluate how you're feeling afterwards, and if you need to take it out, then take it out.